All right, so we'll start the second half, Sunday, October 9th. So we'll continue with the standing, learning the standing form. Last time we went all the way up, right? We were working on the parry, and it takes a lot of time. There's so many different parts to talk about. But right, we ended up with the parry, right, the cover with the punch, and it comes back, coming up, and then turning, how to turn back to the center, the open and close. So let's just review from there, and if anybody has any questions, we can take questions, and we'll see how that goes, and we can see if we can either move on to the next one or we just review. Yeah. Okay. So we're standing. We're doing standing. We're doing standing. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. So I'll do that same thing. I'm going to start facing you, but when I do the brush knee, I'll reverse myself, so we'll still be going in the same direction. Just to open. Okay. So let's see. All right. So feet together and gathering first. So this is a Taichi for arthritis, fall prevention, the modified Sun style Taichi set. Okay. So just relax. Just let all the joints bend, unlock all the joints. Right? Let the feet gently sink into the earth, not pressing, just resting and sinking. Adjust the hips so it's forward a little bit. Imagine the tailbone tucking underneath a little. Sink the air down to your lower belly. Pull the neck up and drop the chin down and suspend from above. Shoulders down. Relax the breathing. Okay, shift to one leg, so one leg starts pressing into the earth. When you feel right in the pelvic joint pressing, and the other side release, pick up the heel. The standing leg is a little heavy. And then open the feet, and then shift to the other leg. And you feel yourself sinking here, and this side releasing. Open 45. Okay. Sink a little bit more. Take a deep breath. Look straight ahead. As you breathe in, slowly pick up the chi. Move just from the shoulder blade. Hold the ball and bring it in, and then sink. Shift to your right. Slowly pick up the left heel. And it's free, just extend from the knee. Find the ground and sink and press forward, rolling the hands down. Shift into the elbows. And step up. Same direction. We're all going same direction. One, open and close. Shift to your left. Sink into your left. Feel right here, pressing and sinking, and then turn 45. Pick up the right. Let the toe tap in, and then pick it up and extend. And sink and press, and then open, single whip. Okay, more weight on the right leg. Sink back to the left. Free. Tap in and then out 3 times to the right. Turn the waist a little. As you pick up one leg, just focus on the standing leg, heavy and solid, sinking into the earth. Second time. And third time. Spiral the hands back to the heart. The one open and close. And then repeat on the left side. So shift to your right, free your left leg and turn your waist 45. Pick up the left, extend from the knee, from the ground, sink and press forward. Sung, open, single whip. Sit back, tap the left toe back in, and then out. First time. Just focus on sinking the standing leg down, nice and heavy. Just plant it into the earth. And the other leg can just pick up. Relax the face, open the heart, have that little sun in your chest. Come back to center. Okay, and right over here, I'm going to turn and facing you. Okay, so we're going to turn to your left. Right, so shift on your left, and turn your waist, turn your right foot, sliding your right hand up. Pick up the left and turn, and then extend. Make sure the left leg clears the right. Right? Brush the knee, hot knife through butter. Lift the sternum. Right foot follow steps. Heel down, sink. And pick up the right and step back. Turning the palms. And shift back to the right. Turn the waist to the right. Right hand back, left hand out. Left foot up and tap it in. Left heel out. Turn the waist left. Twist step. This is parry up. Right hand coming forward. Turn until the right foot is free. And turn on your right heel. Left hand under. Keep on turning so the left hand rises. Sink on the right. Left foot up. Left palm covers, shift forward while punching, foot follow step. Heel down, sink. Pick up the right and step back. Release the palms, sit back. Free the left foot, left toe back. Hands gather. Left foot up, sink, double palms pushing up, right foot follow step. Straight up just on the ball of the foot, and then turn to the front. Right foot turns, waist turns. Oh, yep. Right foot down, shift to the right, and then keep on turning, left foot adjust. One, open and close. Okay, now we're going to repeat on the right side. So shift to the right a little bit to free the left foot and turn to the right. Left foot turns, sit back. The left hand coming up rather, and right foot out, brush knee, keep on turning to your right. Left foot follow step. Toe and then heel, sink. Left foot back and the hands start turning. Center. Sit back and turn your waist to the left. Right hand rises. Hupipa. Right toe free. Right heel out. Turn, swivel step right. Left hand rising right in the center. Left foot out. Turn, twist step. Right fingertip rising. Right foot out. Right hand covers as you shift forward. Under the left. Shift forward. Hands making fist and left foot follow step. Finish the punch. Release and step back. Sit back. Turn left a little and then turn to the front. Gather. Step up. Double palms pushing the mountain. Left foot follow step. Sit back left. Turn. To your left. Turn back to the front. Right foot. And turn. I'm sorry. And come out. I'm sorry. Left foot turns first. And then shift, and then right foot turns. Okay, so we're right back at here. Okay. All right. So the next section, right, we're going to turn to the left. Yes, come up a little bit, or step back a little bit. That's right, I'll step in front of you. Okay, so next section, we're going to brush knee and then leisurely tying the coat. So we're going to do the right side. Okay. Oh, sorry. Anybody have any questions up to there? All right, so we're just going to continue then. So we're going to do brush knee, turning to your right. Okay, so you shift to your right foot, free the left foot, turn, slide the left hand up, free the right foot, turn, and brush knee. Okay? So that's straightforward, right? It's just a matter of sequence. Just remember the next section, we turn to the right and brushing the knee.
I have a question.
Oh, yes, yes.
This is Amy.
Yes.
You know, when you do the punching like this, is it always on the bottom? Why is it on the bottom, not on the top?
Oh no, it's on the top. So the punching.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. So the punching hand, right, as you come forward, goes over. It feels like so. This hand covers, and then the punching hand goes over, just gently rubbing, just almost like it's sawing. So you can think of it. You know, that's what the self-defense is good for, the examples, yeah? So if you think of this hand covering, right, blocking down, and then I'm going to punch over. Makes sense, right?
Yeah. I have a question. Yeah. Has it ever been on the bottom? Has the punching, has there always, do you sometimes do this? No, never?
No, always on
okay.
the, oh, okay, I think I know what you're getting confused with. So it comes down, punches, and both hands are holding fists, that's why. So I think that's maybe where the confusion is. Both hands end up holding, both hands grab. Yeah, so sometimes the angle might look like this is punching, but actually this is, so this is folding, so this is square with the body, yeah? Coming across. So if she's punching me straight, this one is coming square this way. So making that plus sign, right? So it's just across here, yeah? And I'm not going to get into the technicalities because people will say, wait, you always have to have that 45-degree angle. Don't worry, when you actually learn how to apply it, that 45 will come out. For those people saying, hey, it's not supposed to be perfectly square. Don't worry. Yeah. So this block I can use my whole arm, right? Or if you turn this way, or it could be a hand, right? And it could be a grab. It could be a grab. And that's why the bottom hand is holding a fist. So, yeah. So it's utilitarian. It could convert to a lot of things. But yeah, this straightforward punch is, in this set, it's always on the top. Yeah, it's always on the top. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Thank you.
Good question. Yeah. Ask. Yeah. Anytime you clarify, there's so much confusion. There's so much to be confused about. And sometimes I have to go back and research and really think about it, or ask myself, or look at the videos and stuff. So, right. So we did commencement, right? And that's the first section, and then the next section is the single whip and wave hands like clouds, and then the third section is the brush knee and the parry. That section just did. So today we're going to introduce the fourth section. So again, if we're going the same direction, we're going to turn to your right. We're going to brush knee to your right. Okay, so we'll start from there again. So you do an open and close, right? So shift to the right. And remember, when I'm shifting to free that leg, this is still a in-between learning step, yeah? So for those of you who can just turn, just go ahead and turn, that's fine. Yeah? But anyway, we want to turn the left foot. We're going to pick up the right and turn and brush the right knee. Okay? From here. And then now this is where the leisurely tying coat comes in. So in the seated, right, we only did the hands, right? So we only did the hands. The left hand is out, right? The right hand folds in and out, and then down and rising, and then pushing out. right? And then we had the big spiral, and here, that would be the seated. Right. So if I'm facing you, let's see, facing you so I can go opposite, right? So, okay. So going from here, right? So let's say we already turned, and you brush your right knee. So I'll go same side as you. Right? So in the seated, we would just fold the hands. Right? This hand would be out, we would fold, and this hand here. But in the standing, we have follow steps now, stepping up and stepping back. So brush the knee. Let's see. I confuse myself. So you brush the knee, right? And then you have a follow step coming up. Okay? From the follow step, we step back, and this is where the hand comes out. Okay? From here. And then it comes down. Okay? So brush the right knee, and then we have the follow step. But when we step back, the left hand stays out, and the right hand comes in and circles up. And then the right leg steps back. Okay? I like to really emphasize and fold like this, right? So I really like to fold it in and fold like this, but it's taught a lot more subtle, where it's just kind of a circle, it's just circular. The hand just kind of circular is like this. It doesn't necessarily fold in and come out. So in the set, you see people just a small little circle like that. Okay? So again, with brush knee, follow step, and right where you step back, keep the left hand out and the right hand circles in and out. Okay? So right here, right? So it's follow step, step back, and then the right foot follows here. Okay, so just the feet, right? So brush knee would follow step, step back, and as you're sitting back, free the right leg from here. Okay, so adding the hands, brush knee, follow step, heel down, sink, free the left, step back, the right hand comes up, come here. Follow step, the right hand rolls up, and it's kind of like a hupipa, right? It's not exactly hupipa, but it's very similar kind of action. Still holding the ball here, okay? Here, okay? Now from here, this is where you come down. So with the toe pointed, right, this is where you come down and turn and connect and lift from here. Okay. So brush knee, follow step, step back, right hand comes up, left hand comes back, hupipa. You start turning the palms down a little, come to center, turn the waist to the left, lift and rotate, lift, and then when we come out, we have to step. So you step up and then start to project the hand up, which means the left foot is going to follow step. And notice my arm is not extended all the way out. There's a bend. I'm going to step back, and as I step back, I'm going to let my right arm open up. At a certain point, it's going to drag and open. And then right from here, as I sit back, I pick up my toes, so I'm on my heel. Right? So I come out, right? I step back, I open, my right foot comes up, now I'm on my right heel. Now I do that turn, right? And come out from here, okay? Now when I come here in the seated, we're facing one way, but you're facing, this is front, right? This way is front. So when I come from here, you have to step down and, where is it? And come from here, the left foot's going to follow step, the heel stays up, and I'm going to turn to the left. I'm going to swivel on the left, step down, shift, and then swivel right. And then the hands end up here. Okay, so I'll face you so you can see where it is, right? So you're right. Yeah? So you're right. Follow step. Step back. Your right hand comes up, left hand back. Okay. Right toe taps. And turn. Come down. Rises. Then I'm going to step out. As I push the palm out, the left foot has to follow step. Heel down. And then release and step back. And it opens. Your right foot rocks up, pulls up. So right heel. You pivot. You turn. And then the left foot's going to follow step. But the heel stays up. So you turn and swivel. Right, left foot down. Shift and keep on turning, so then the right foot adjusts and you end up with that open and close. Okay. Any questions up to there? It just, it really is memorizing, yeah, in the front. Always is just kind of that memorizing. Okay. So let me do it from the back. So we're all going in the same direction. Let's see. Right, so if we're off, we'll do the open and close. Okay, and then we're going to do brush knee on the right side. Brush the knee. Left foot follow step. Turning. Left foot back. Right hand rises. Right toe back. Turn and down. And turn back to the front and lift. Step out with the follow step. Little bit. And step back and open up. Extend. Spiral. Double palm press. Left foot follow step. Heel stays up. And then swivel back to your left to the front. And the right foot adjusts. We'll do that sequence one more time, starting from here. So how's our time? Oh, a lot of time today. Okay, so open and close. So shift to the right, turn and slide the left hand up, brushing the right knee. Turn. Left foot follow step, heel down, palms start to relax, center. Sit back and turn to your left so the right hand comes out. Tap. Okay, turn. Lift. Step out. Extend. Left foot follow step. Heel down. And step back. Open. Right, extend the right hand. Rock the right foot up. Big spiral. Drop to the heart. Step up, left foot follow step. Okay. Turn, left foot turns, shift to the left, right foot turns. One open and close. Yeah, we're gonna go on. So we're gonna do the left side. Okay, so shift to the left, right foot free, turn. We're gonna brush the left. So right foot follow step, heel down, right foot back, left hand's going to circle up, almost like hupipa. Left palm is out, right, down, in, right fingertips touch the wrist, turn the left palm up, lift, step up, right foot's going to follow step, extend the left hand a little bit. Okay, right heel down, sink, and then right heel back. Shift back and expand the left hand, pick up the left toe. Big spiral on the left. Come back to the heart. Double palms, right foot follow steps. Heel stays up. Swivel and turn to your right. Hands holding heart Qigong. Shift and turn the left. There. Okay. Any questions right now? Okay. So one is just memorizing, okay, which way to turn. Yep. And the real challenge from the seated is just adding the stepping. Just adding stepping. And there's a good chance I'm still messing it up, because I don't do the stepping all the time. I always have to go back to the video and the other tapes. Yeah? So this section of the leisurely tying the coat, yeah, has a lot of elements. One of the elements, of course, is the constant stepping up and stepping back. Right? Stepping up and stepping back. So on the follow steps, when you step up, remember to let the heel drop and sink. And right over here, when you sink, that's a nice time if you want to learn that Tantin breathing that Dr. Lam promotes. So when you sink, you exhale and gently squeeze the perineum. This is one of the points, so talk about it. You can do it in a lot of places, but this is definitely one of the points. So the heel comes down, you sink, relax, but you gently squeeze the perineum. That breath, imagine that chi rising to the top of your head, and then let it go. Right? So this section would have a lot of that pumping, that energetic action. All right, so stepping up, heel down, stepping back, tapping the toe. Right? Stepping up, follow step, heel down, Tantin breathing, stepping back, and here. Right? And then the other one is stepping back, but rocking the toe up, right? So instead of stepping back, what we call a half horse, right? This is, call this a dilma or a half horse. Full horse, this is full horse. So call this half horse. Right? So one is stepping back to here, but the other one is not stepping back, but just rocking the foot up on the heel and then rotating, right? So rocking the foot up, sinking on the back leg, and then turning the waist to have that spiral in here. And remember, the intent comes from the backhand, right? So as you're coming forward, it's the backhand that's pushing, and the backhand stays there, and it's the backhand that's causing that spiral from here. It's not the front hand leading, the front hand is following. See? So it's the backhand is pushing, and then it stays there and opens, you sink back, and then the backhand, just the fingertip. What did we say this is? Heart, right? So the intent of the heart, the E and the heart, sending that rotation and that connection coming out, right? And then the pivot. So you can come up with your own little drills, right? You could step forward, 1, 2, 3, and then rock, right? And rotate, and step forward and turn. And you could just do it in all different directions or different feet. So we could start off with 1 foot forward, right? So that's the brush knee, the step back, toe, step forward, step back, rock back, turn, and come out, and then turn. Right? And then switch the leg, do the other leg, same thing. Right? Step forward, follow step, step back, follow step, just the toe, step forward, follow step, heel, step back, now rock back, heel, right? This way, swivel, follow step, and swivel the other way and adjust. Okay? So really only adding the leisurely tying the coat, but it has a lot of elements to it. Okay? So the follow step, definitely one, right? sorry, I know I made a little bit different step with the leg. And try that again. Be a little bit more careful. Follow step, heel. As I step back, the hands turn center. Right? From the brush knee, the hands will turn center. As I sit back, turn my waist so my right hand comes back, left hand is out, left foot is free. Right? So this is okay, it can rock back, but it's for it to be free and toe. Right? And then down, and lift, and then step out, follow step, heel, step back, the left foot rocks back, so I'm on a heel, and then my right hand creates that spiral. My body just follows down to the height of my heart. Both hands swivel forward. Right foot follow steps. As I release from here, as I release to hold the ball at my heart, right, I swivel. Same time. Fingertips are touching. Now my palms are releasing. Yeah. Okay, so let's see, from here. Right, so as I turn, right, so I come out here. As I turn, I start releasing to hold the ball from here, and then from here. Yeah, so there's all these little timing issues. Any questions right now? Okay. So let's just try that section one more time, and then we'll go from the beginning. Okay, so we'll start with the open and close. We just finished all the parry moves. Okay? And then we're going to turn to our right, doing the brush knee. Okay. Okay, so turn to the right for the brush knee. It's holding the ball in the left crook of the left elbow. Step, turn, right? Hot knife through butter. Left foot follows. Keep the left hand out as you step back. Sink. Hands exchange. Right foot taps. Right? Palms turn. Come down in the center. Rotate the right palm up. Lift. Fingertips are touching. Right? Height of the heart. Right? Step out. Extend. Just a little extension. Heel down. Now step back. Now let the arms open up all the way, rocking back on the right heel. Now spiral, drop, swivel. Right? Both palms facing forward. Left foot follows. Turn to the left. Left foot turns. Release and hold the ball. Right foot adjusts. Finish the turn. One, open and close. And then repeat on the left side. So turn and brush. Turn the right foot so you can brush the left knee. Left foot up. Right foot follow steps. Right, step back. Left hand circles up. Right hand comes back. Left toe comes back. Right? Palms turn down. Turn the waist to the right. Drop shoulders and elbows and lift. Fingers are straight to the front. Step out. Push the palm to the front. Right foot follow steps. Heel down. Okay, right foot back. Now let the arms open. Rock back on the left. Spiral to the left. Shift forward. Right foot follow step, but the heel stays up. Turn to the front. Palms release. Right heel down and shift. And adjust the left foot. Face the front. Yeah, one, open and close. There we go. Okay. Any part you want to go over? Okay, somebody say something. So.
We can hear you.
Yeah, thanks, Randy.
Okay, any part you want clarified?
The last part, when you turn your body,
When I'm
you sit on your toe and then you put your heel down. And then the other foot, you can You lift it and then you put it down, right?
I'm sorry. So the very ending where we're returning back to. Oh, okay. So yeah, the feet are just swiveling. So let's see if I go this.
I'm not pivoting on my toe.
Yeah. Okay. Return thing. Okay. So if we're this way, right? So this way, and this is my front. So I'll follow step, and then I'll turn. Right. So my heel, when I follow step on that last one, the heel has to be up. Right. So I'm going to turn. I'm going to swivel on the ball of my foot. Right. Let me take a little bit bigger step so you can see. Right. So I swivel here, and then I set this foot down. And then I'm going to swivel on the heel of the other foot. Yeah. But as you're doing it, right, so we're trying to end up with the feet in the same place, but invariably, unless you're really good and you just have that perspective, in the beginning you're probably going to end up 1 foot back, 1 foot forward. So as you swivel, just adjust the second foot however you need to adjust it. Yeah, because you don't want it like this, or you don't want it back. So just adjust it, yeah, and make it comfortable. And as you know, there's so many parts, right? So when you get to the part where you're saying, oh, wait, let me fix that, then you're going to start paying attention to when this foot comes up, where should it be? Should it be closer here? Should it be further out? Should it be, a little further back? And if you're paying attention to making those adjustments and just have to experiment, then slowly, right, the feet will, every so often be like, oh, I nailed it, like perfect. I nailed it. I won't say perfect, but I nailed it maybe 1 out of 10 times. And I don't worry about it right now. But yeah, if I really wanted to, I'd have to really take the time to study, right? Like, where does that foot have to go? Is it further out here? Exactly where?
You're big feet like me. I've never gone to school.
Well, let's put it this way. I'm 5'6". My maximum height was 5'6.5". When I buy slippers at Long's, right, I just buy those local rubber slippers. I have to buy 11.5.
Wow.
To be comfortable. I can buy 10.5. It'll be like perfect, right? There'll be nothing sticking out, and it'll be comfortable after maybe 2 weeks of stretching it out. My brother, who's taller than me, 5'9", right? So he had at least 3 inches of me. He let me borrow his shoes once in high school. I stretched out his shoes after a while. He was so mad. Yeah, I got kalahapas. I got luau feet. Yeah. Never went barefoot so much. It was slippers. But when I was born, the real story is that when I was born, based on my feet size, I was supposed to have been taller than my brother. But it just stayed in my feet.
Or maybe long
Yeah. So anyway, so that ending, right? That coming up, right? Stepping, and then swiveling right there, and then shifting, and then swiveling right there. Yeah, see, that's behind. I'm there. Yeah, good questions, good questions. There's so many small details. I love this section. I love this section because of the spiral. So, yeah, so Sun Lutang was Xingyi first. Xingyi was a very straightforward. It's characterized by a lot of these straightforward movements back and forth in straight line. And then Bagua was second, and Bagua is characterized by the circle walking, right? And a lot of the spirals. And it's the Bagua that really, because of circle walking, really starts to teach you about spirals. And then the Taichi is somewhere in between. The Taichi really, there's really a lot of 45 degree and stuff. So you learn how to turn, and just the softness. I think the Taichi emphasizes the principles, the internal principles. And I remember as I'm learning, somebody was teaching me, oh, this is where the Taichi becomes Bagua. And then this is where the Bagua becomes Taichi, right? So as you get out of the circle, it becomes Taichi. As it spirals into the circle, it becomes Bagua. So after a while, it's all the same, yeah? Just any system overemphasize, what I say overemphasizes something, right? The preference of that founder. But they all start to merge. So the sunset is interesting because although he calls it Tai Chi, it's his culmination of all his work. Yeah, it's his legacy. So the sunset has supposed to have Tai Chi, Bagua, and Qingyi. So when you see the spirals, you can see the Bagua. And on the last section, right, within our set, the last section, you can see the Bagua footwork because the Bagua footwork, it has these steps. So they'll say L steps, they'll say T steps, right? So it's like this, L steps, and then the L step will, if you keep on turning, becomes a V, and the people who are flexible and trained from small kids' time, right, they can make the 2 feet exactly. Heel on one side, heel on the other side. But it's not so much that's impressive, it's to do it while you're turning. And this keeps on turning, and that's the circle walking from there. So this last section, it has the follow steps, but then it starts turning into the brush knee. And you see these turns coming out so you can turn the other way. Right? And then you see these turns. And you can see how these turns are probably taught more by the Bagua stepping. Although there is a section in at least the Yang style, where it has those kind of turns. From the single whip, in the third section, it goes into what's called Fair Lady Works the Shuttle. So over here, you can see that kind of turning, that kind of stepping coming in. There's a really tight spiral. So, to reach the mountain, you got to have everything, right? Underneath the mountain is everything. You only go up one path, almost make it. I got to try the other path, right? Every path teaches you something until you can just run like mountain goats all over the mountain and get up any which way, or you can see which way it's going to have it. So yeah, so sunset is interesting. So I'm always looking. So when we have in the parry section, right, and the follow, when there's these kind of punches, that's a lot of Xingyi, or that real straightforward front and back. Yeah, so front and back kind of, yeah. Xingyi, if you go on YouTube and you look for the Xingyi and you find those I like the ones, those Kung Fu episodes, Kung Fu Quest or something. They go into the villages and they find the old masters, and it's a real straightforward. And they only show you a little bit. They don't show you everything, but you could see on the battlefield how conscious was Xingyi against multiple attackers, because it's just straightforward. Boom, 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 boom. Kind of thing, yeah. You're not playing with one person around. You could, but you could see for soldiers, it would probably be really good for soldiers, right? The whole mob, just straightforward, boom, 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 boom. Just block hit and forward, block hit forward, just advancing. Yeah. So they all have different elements. Yeah. And for the individual, different. Okay. So let's 11:30. So let's just run through. Let's just do the third section, right, with the parry, and we'll end with this last section from there. Yeah. So I'll just go from it back and just relax, and we'll start from there. Yeah. Okay. with the brush knee left, and we'll go through the parry and the parry. And just start with one open and close. Okay, so brush knee to the left side. Follow step. Step back. Left foot comes back. Down. Join us. Oh, wait, I'm sorry, I'm all mixed up, yeah? Oh, you distracted me, it's her fault. Come. Yeah, face the front, face that way, face that way. Face the window. Yeah, come on this side. Okay, I'm sorry, reset. Okay, brush knee to your left. Brush knee to the left. Turn towards the kitchen. Yeah, from here. Right foot follow. Oh, wait, I'm sorry, I'm having a real brain fart here because I did so much the last section. Wait, I'm totally mixing up the sections.
Okay. Did you do set the first part?
Right. Oh, then turn. Okay. I'm sorry.
It was helpful, wasn't it?
It'll be funny. I'll leave it on the video. Okay, one more time. Brush knee to the left. Right. Follow step and step back. Right. Turn to the left. Right. Twist step. Right hand rising. Step up. Right foot. Twist step. Left foot up. Left hand covers. Grab and punch. Right hand punches. Right foot follow steps. Step back. Open. Roll back. Left foot back. Double palms pushing the mountain. Right foot follow step. Swivel and turn back to the front. And shift one open and close. One hard Qigong, one open and close. Brush knee to the right. Turn. Brush the knee. Left foot follow steps. Left foot back. Right foot back. Right heel out. Turn, twist step. Left hand rising, left foot up, turn, twist step, right foot steps, right hand covers, left hand punches, left foot follow step, left foot back, roll back, right foot back, double palms pressing, left foot follow step and turn back to the front, turn to the front. One open and close, yeah? Just fix your feet. Just adjust your feet, okay? Right side, brush the knee. Turn, I'm sorry, I just need a new. Turn, brush the right knee, follow step. Step back, right toe in, right? Palm down. Turn up, step up, left foot follow step, heel down, step back, rock the right foot back, spiral, palms, left foot follow, turn back to the front, one heart lung Qigong, turn to your left. And then repeat on the left side, So brush the knee first, turn the right foot, pick up the left and turn, brush the left knee, right foot follow step, right foot back, left hand up, right hand back, turn, center, lift, step up, right foot follow step, heel down, right foot back, open the arms, spiral left, double palm, right foot follow step, turn back to the front, release the palms, Adjust the left foot. One, open and close. So you can see you don't do it often, or right? I got so tracked on the last section that I couldn't change coming out of the brush knee. It's like I was just stuck in that mode every time I came out of the brush knee. Yeah, practice. Any questions right now? Okay, don't forget, if you think of questions, write them down, send it to me, or just bring it up next class. Come there, come to the front. And we'll end with the bell meditation. All right, sit nice and relax. You know, these bell meditations, you can do them standing too if you wanted to. Just rest your palms on your lap, or if you want to hold a mudra, you can hold a mudra. The head lightly suspended from above, the body really at rest. Relax all the muscles in your face, let everything go. Relax and let everything go in your shoulder, your neck. Open your throat as you breathe and sink the air down to your lower belly. Open the heart, smile, project from the heart, smile into the heart. Let everything go. You slowly open your eyes, move around, rub your hands together. Warm up your eyes. So don't forget, sun in the chest, connected to sun in the sky, warming up your body, warm and cool. Remember to practice a smiling Qigong. Smile inwardly at yourself, absorb that smile, and smile outwardly, project that smile out. All the while relaxing, just relaxing all the facial muscles, so there's no physical expression, but that feeling of smiling. Especially if you have really stressful time, those are the times to just remind yourself, polish the heart. You have those really, really bad times. You don't want to just let that fester. So take a little time, polish the heart while you're driving or something. Just remember those things. It's to help relieve that steam and that heat on the body. So I just want to end before we end and talk about. I think I brought this up last week, but this whole idea of sinking into the earth and rooting into the earth. Just practicing. You can just practice shifting and picking up one leg, releasing, and then stepping, and then shifting to the other leg, right? Releasing here. So this is what we're doing when we do this exercise from here. It's the same thing we're doing except we're on the chair. But what you try to do is, in the beginning, right, it's 50-50. In other words, right, if there's 5 pounds pressure sinking to the earth, there's 5 pounds sinking into the earth. And so you advance out of this, we apply that to the upper body too. But for right now, be aware of this fold right over here, and that muscle, what that muscle feels like right in that fold, right in that fold, right? So they're both pressing the tailbone, right? You have to roll the pelvic forward a little bit and relax, 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 and then find that solid, and then let everything go and slowly start pressing both feet into the earth. Bottom of the feet, the toes to the heel have to be on the ground, and the very bottom of the feet has to be totally relaxed. Right? So it takes a long time to work this out. Rest of the body is Sung, and just pressing heavy, heavy, heavy. Right? So from here, it doesn't have to be wide, it can be closer together. From here, you slowly sink to one side. You can turn a little bit, you can feel, and you pay attention to this muscle right here. And it's pressing, right? Alignment, sternum is up, and the leg is heavy, and the chest, so it's heavy, solid, solid. Then you listen to right here, as you sink this muscle down here, this side will release. So as you pour 100% here, this side will become 0, and this side will automatically, you feel it, the leg will come up. So as I shift, as I sink, this leg comes up. So the intent of picking up the knee, it'll just bounce up. Right? They're just going to bounce up because it's 0. So when it's 0, that means it's neutrally buoyant, right? It's not pressing down, it's not rising, it's just floating, right? When it's more than 0, then it's sinking a little bit, or you're pulling it up, right? So 50-50, and then you're pouring this over, you're shifting to one side. Release this muscle and let the leg feel heavy, 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 solid. Release the bottom of the feet so they're solid. And then sink, and as soon as you sink, this side will release, right? Then you can be 100 and 0. Okay? Then this leg touches back down, and then you practice shifting and pouring the other way. So you pass through 50. You pass through 50, check your alignment first, and then slowly start pressing this leg into the earth. Heavy, heavy, heavy. And right in this fold over here, release and sink, and press that leg. And as you press, this side will go 0. You'll feel right in here 0, and then you can pick up that leg. Okay? And your focus of standing on one leg is that this leg is solid, it's sinking, it's heavy. Just focus on that nice, strong, solid foundation. Then the upper body can even be tilted, be out of alignment, right? Because you have this hinge, but this leg, this foundation will be so solid. You can tilt, and it'll rotate properly on it, right? And you won't fall because the leg, the foundation is solid. And then you practice going back to 50. Feel over here, release, and then slowly pour into the other side, relaxing, relaxing, and then that sink, that feeling of sinking right into here, and then this side will release. You can practice this just back and forth. Just that shifting back and forth, back and forth. But you want to listen right where it folds, that muscle, that tissue, right in there. What's happening to be able to pick up this leg? It'll sink, and you'll feel right in here, activate, and then this side will just totally release. So don't pick up this leg until you sink and you feel this release. Okay? And if you don't feel it, right, this is progression, right? If you don't feel it right away, just make a judgment and guess, oh, everything is here, I'll pick up this leg. But every time you do it, you take your time. So don't shift and then pick up the leg, right? shift and then sink, and then feel this leg just sinking and pressing. You feel this muscle activate a little bit. Relax the bottom, lift the sternum up, and as it's pressing, you have to relax. So there's sung involved. You have to relax, and then it'll feel really solid. And to pick up this leg, you have to sink right into here. And then it'll be free, and then you hold that nice solid foundation. Find the ground, and then slowly pour that over to the next one. Actually relaxing and letting go. This leg is heavy, bottom of the feet, toes are down, very sole of the foot is relaxed. And before this leg can free, you have to let go and sink. And there's a little bit of activation here. You feel right in here, and then this side will release. So this is yin-yang theory also, right? 100%, 0%. So as this side becomes yang, this side becomes yin. So they say when something is 100% yang, it becomes yin. If something is 100% yin, it becomes yang. So you're doing a little demonstration of that here from 50-50, right? Perfect yin-yang symbol. And then you're going to pour everything into here. And the moment you can get 100%, then this yang becomes yin, right? And then it's going to convert back into yang. So yin becomes yang, yang becomes yin. But right at that point, 100% sitting. And you focus on this first, then this will release by itself. So a little exercise to play with. And just doing that will develop the legs a little bit. And the other thing is you focus so much on the lower half, your upper body got to release. Got to be more relaxed because your whole mind is focused on developing down here. Okay? All right, thank you everybody. Yeah, have a nice day. Have a nice week.